Thank you, Mr. Chair and members of the committee. My name is Jim Vincent. I'm the president of the oldest and largest civil rights organization in America, certainly in Rhode Island, the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And I'd like to first start by saying that I want to applaud Senator Metz for all the great work he's done for years in our community, and anybody that calls him a sellout doesn't know what they're talking about. However, I respectfully disagree with him in terms of photo ID, and I fully support Senator Goldin's bill for full repeal. The NAACP strongly supports her bill for full repeal because we feel that anybody that is disenfranchised, I don't care if it's one person, is too many. The state of Rhode Island might have 500,000 adults, let's say, half the population, maybe 125,000 people of color. All right, maybe half of them are registered to vote. 60,000 people. You can't tell me that all 60,000 people have the kind of photo IDs that is going to be necessary to vote in this next election. People fought, bled, and died. They were hung for the right to vote. So to compare IDs in terms of gym memberships and cashing checks at liquor stores and Parisian vacations, to compare it to something like that in terms of those forms of identification that you would need for those privileges, not rights, to me is obscene. Voting is too important, and there's no such thing as a model system. There's no such thing as that. You create a system with photo ID. Certainly the intention here in Rhode Island is not like the intention across the country, but there has always been examples of where good intentions have gone wrong. And this is a situation potentially where something that is well-intended could go wrong, disenfranchising people. Oh, how many people? Maybe 100 black elderly? That's all. That's all. It's 500,000 adults. There's only 100. That's no big deal. One person is a big deal to the NAACP. The NAACP wants to make voting easier, not harder. And you cannot tell me that if there are 60,000 registered voters of color in this state, all of them are going to be able to successfully vote. Now, I know that, I guess the word is not provisional. It might be some other kind of ballot or whatever. Let me tell you something. My signature is not the same 2 years ago. I have a little arthritis in my finger than it was 20 or 30 years ago. And I don't trust the person that's going to make a decision on whether my signature matches up or not. You know, it's too easy for him to say, hey, buddy, you're out of luck. See you later. Your signature doesn't match up. See you later. That can happen. You know, that can happen. These people aren't handwriting experts. So we strongly support Senator Goldin's bill for full repeal. The National NAACP is not in favor of these kinds of laws. I've talked with them. I've talked to the New England NAACP about how this is a kinder and gentler photo ID process, and they have told me there's no such thing as a model process. People are going to be disenfranchised, and if one person in your state is disenfranchised, that's one person too many for us, and that's one person too many for me. Thank you.